England's big problem started when Jonathan Joseph wasn't available for the Wales game. They had to change their tactics because they didn't have the trust in Slade. He hadn't had enough game time. And then in the Australia game, Johnny May goes off. Jonathan Joseph gets put out into the wing channel where he's not as much of a threat. And the space just wasn't there. And I just think that change in tactics maybe have cost England because they didn't have the same sort of player to replace Jonathan Joseph when he wasn't available.
Joseph amongst England's backs replacements, Wigglesworth and Mike Brown, the other two. So they just need to freshen things up towards the end. Santiago Gibanar was calling for that ball to go high, but it's closer to Mieres, even closer to Alex Good. Takes it well. England have lost it. Beer to Sagario. And it's charged down, and Slade might profit from this on the left wing with his left foot. If he gathers, he will score on his World Cup debut. The man many England fans were crying out for earlier in the tournament scores right at the end of it.
Well, the thing we've appreciated about Slade playing for the Exeter Chiefs is his decision-making for such a young man's exceptional. Targets the charge down, the kick ahead, but his eyes are up. He's looking, am I going to win the race? If I just hold, I will win the race. I know there's contact coming, but I can just ride that challenge. I know all the reports coming out of the England camp is that Stuart Lancaster's been really impressed with his ability to make decisions and control the people around him. He's got a huge, huge future for England.
We were talking about England taking the first steps towards next year's Six Nations. It's impossible to imagine Six Nations for England taking place without the likes of Henry Slade having a bigger say in what happens. There's Farrell. No. But a moment that Slade will remember for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no blockers for Ormachea. But just that awareness to look up, not overly focused on the ball, aware of what sort of challenges are going to come in.